I wanted to give you a quick reminder of the different components of the introduction and the conclusion, since for our first speech we really didn't have to cover all of the introduction. So I'm in week 6 here, and I'm going to scroll down to our informative speaking folder, because remember, that is where really everything is. So I want you to pay attention here to this informative speech preparation outline, or the outline grading sheet, I'm sorry. So I like to use this as a checklist. The actual rubric is at the Dropbox, which is where you'll ultimately be putting your preparation outline in the appropriate Dropbox. So here is the preparation outline, and this is what, if I were using this in the classroom, I would use. And then the rubric is just a breakdown even further of this. So I want to take a peek at this. And again, you can use this as a checklist for your whole entire speech, or for your preparation outline leading to ultimately your speech. This is going to be the exact same as what that basic outline paper says, as well as all of the examples I gave you, as well as what's in the book. So I want to focus right here on this introduction part. So we have the attention getter. So think about what the speech examples that I gave you last week, what did those examples use for their attention getter? Did they ask a question? What kind of question was it? Was it a rhetorical question? Did you want your audience to think about it? Maybe you hit them with a startling fact or statistic, maybe an audio or video, maybe a quotation. Somehow relating to the audience is a good attention getter, as well as audience relevance. Audience relevance would be any way that you relate to the audience. Most importantly, what will the audience get out of this speech? Why should they listen to you? Your credibility statement is just that. Why are you speaking of this topic? Why are you interested in this topic? Why are you qualified to speak about this topic? Then you get into the central idea and the topic, and that is obviously re-expressing your central idea as you stated above. That may fall into being the same as the preview of the body of the speech for this one. It may or it may not. When we get into persuasion, they will be two separate things. For this speech, it could be the same. Now, if you were to combine any of these steps, that is fine, but keep in mind that you still need to reach the time, which is 10 to 20% of your time for the introduction. So plan that out, time that out if you need to. I want to move down here then to the conclusion. So the conclusion, not much different than what we had done before. So your transition to the conclusion. So in conclusion, you review your main points and or your central idea, and then you just have a memorable closer. So you can use the same techniques as you used in your introduction. Next, make sure that you time that out. That should be around 5 to 10% of your total time.